Have you ever been told you need to go through probate and you had absolutely no idea what that means? Because most people hear the word probate and they immediately think lawyers, courtrooms, paperwork, delays. Unfortunately, they're not wrong. Now let me ask you this. Why does probate sometimes take 6 months and other times feel like it takes forever? Same type of case, same type of house, same general process. So why does one estate move smoothly through the probate court while another one gets stuck for months, sometimes even years? Here's the answer. It's not usually because the court is trying to slow things down. It's because probate is a very structured legal process, and when certain steps are missed, delayed, or done out of order, everything comes to a stop, especially when real estate is involved. So let's talk about what to actually expect when working with the probate court here in Florida, and more importantly, how to avoid the delays that hold up the entire estate. Because in most cases, the biggest delays are not caused by the court. They're caused by paperwork, or missing paperwork, or paperwork that was filled out but not signed correctly, or not notarized, or not submitted in the right sequence. I wish I was kidding. Now, the first step in the probate process is filing a petition with the court to open the estate. Once that's accepted, the court will appoint a personal representative, sometimes called an executor, and issue what are known as letters of administration. This document is important because until those letters are issued, the personal representative does not have the legal authority to act on behalf of the state, which means you cannot sell the house, you can't access certain financial accounts, you can't sign listing paperwork, and you definitely can't close on anything. So if you're trying to move forward with an inherited property, everything starts there. Now, here's where delays often happen. The court may request death certificates, original wills, heirship information, asset lists, creditor notices, and if anything is missing, unclear, or submitted incorrectly, the court can issue what's called a deficiency notice, which is basically a legal version of try again. And every time that happens, the timeline stretches. So one of the best ways to avoid delays is simple. Work closely with your probate attorney to make sure everything is accurate and complete before it's filed. Now let me ask you this. What happens after the personal representative is appointed? Well, now the estate has responsibilities. Creditors must be notified, assets must be inventoried, and debts may need to be addressed. And there are deadlines involved. If creditor notices aren't published properly, delay. If inventory reports aren't submitted on time, delay. If required documentation isn't filed, delay. And while all of that is happening, the house still exists. The mortgage may still be due. Property taxes don't pause, and insurance still needs to be maintained, which is why probate timelines can directly impact the financial side of the estate, especially if real estate needs to be sold. Now, another question that comes up a lot, can you sell the house during probate? In many cases, yes, but only after the court has granted the personal representative the authority to do so. Sometimes the court may require additional approval for the sale depending on how the estate is structured. And again, missing documentation or incomplete filings can delay that approval, which means the property just sits and carrying costs continue. How do you keep things moving? Well, stay organized, respond quickly to requests from your attorney, and make sure required notices are handled properly. Don't wait till the last minute to gather documents. Because probate isn't necessarily difficult, but it is procedural. And skipping steps, even accidentally, can put everything on pause. So let's bring this all together. Working with the probate court is about following a legal roadmap. File the petition, get the personal representative appointed, notify creditors, inventory assets, handle debts, and obtain authority when needed. When those steps are handled correctly and in order, the process can move efficiently. But when documents are missing or deadlines are missed, the estate can sit in limbo. And that impacts everything, including when a home can be sold. At the end of the day, probate is meant to protect the estate and the heirs. But the smoother the process runs, the sooner families can move forward. If you're navigating probate here in Florida and trying to understand how court timelines affect an inherited property, I'm always happy to be a resource. Sometimes avoiding delays is just about knowing what to expect before they happen.